In this video, we're going to show you how to record your mileage in Tally Accounts. Firstly, all we need to do is go to the supplier screen on the left hand side. Once we're in suppliers, all we need to do is create a new supplier for the person who you want to record mileage for. If I go to create in the top right hand side, I'm just going to create a record for one of my employees, John Smith. Once I've done that, I click create a supplier. And then if we wanted to, we continue to put their contact details in here, etc. But under other information and settings, under the default purchase code in here, I'm going to go and choose mileage. Once I've selected mileage, I'm just going to click update. It now means when I record transactions for John, I can record them directly within the system. To start recording our mileage claims, all we need to do is go to purchases on the left hand side of the screen. At the top, we just need to click create. Under the supplier record, we just need to choose the relevant team member. So I'm just going to choose John. And then if we add a line item here, we can now see it's defaulted to mileage. We've then got the option for product. So the product options we've got are mileage under 10,000 and over 10,000. So when you first start recording mileage for John, everything is under 10,000 for the time being. So we can see that it says mileage under 10,000, and we can see the description is pre-filled on the invoice itself. I can overwrite that because you might want to type in the actual description of the journey that was taken, but we can see the rate of 45p a mile has come through onto the purchase. Under the quantity field, we can then start listing the miles. So we can just say he did 300 miles, and we can now see 300 miles at 45p is £135. VAT has been set as 0 because it's non-applicable. We can then at the top put the date of the transaction, so we can put the date the journey was taken. Once we've done that, all we need to do is just click save on the right hand side, and that mileage claim has been saved in Tally Accounts. To repeat that process, we just go back through to purchases now, and then I'll just create another claim in here. So again, I can just go choose John from the list, add a line item. Now if we'd hit our 10,000 mile threshold, all we need to do is just key in mileage over 10,000, and we can see the rate has changed to 25p. We'll then say this journey was 200 miles, so we can see 200 miles at 25p is a £50 claim. And again, we can continue to leave the description as is, or I can just type over that this was a meeting in Birmingham, and then you can put who it was with, put the date. So again, we can go change any dates in here, and then just hit save. And we can now see that has been saved. So when we go through to purchases, we can see those two claims listed in here. If we now go through to the supplier screen on the left hand side, we can see John's account, and we can see the outstanding balance is £185. If we click into this record now and go to purchases and stats, we can see that I've got two mileage claims outstanding, so both are unpaid. One's £135 and one's for £50. And we can see our total due is £185. If we go to the report screen on the left hand side, we can go through to expenditure reports. Under expenditure reports, if we click on expenditure by purchase code, we'll be able to see a full list of transactions of outgoing types within the business. So I can see £2,500 has gone to boilers, and then we've got our materials and our rent, but I can see the £185 for mileage is now listed in my expenditure reporting. If I just click into that directly from this report, it will drill me down through to the nominal ledger, where I can see a full list of transactions that make this report up. And that's how we can report our mileage and analyse that in the reporting module using Tally Accounts.